here with you, and I thought I was gonna be nice to all of you guys that totally adore Christmas cards, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be using these here, these Merci cards. So I've got, because I'm running out of card base, I should make my own. I just didn't want to. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. However, the reason why I don't use these as much is not the fact that there's embossed in the back, because that I don't really mind. I just think it adds to the charm, because you know that it's recycled, and especially if I'm sending this to a crafter. But what I don't like is here there's a message that doesn't fit obviously with the card that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to be covering these. I figured I've got a lot of these here cards that have, oh, of course it has to be one that's blank. Here. No, that's a blank one as well, but these are not. So I figured I could cut this out and glue this in, and voila, I would have my my sentiment, and that would do the job. And this way I'm using, I'm going to be using the top as well as the inside. So I will be doing these cards. Like I said, I've got 7. It's going to be either 7 cards or 30 minutes, whichever one comes first. So yeah, and I've pulled out these blue papers that had been gifted to me, as well as some other cardstock in red and in green, so we should be good. Now the question is to choose the cards I'm going to be doing. So I figured maybe you could do at least one like this, because I'm going to be using the inside. I'm going to need at least the 7. Shoot. Sucks that oh. And so I figured I was going to use this. Here, these I thought were going to have some inside, but they're blank, so that doesn't help me. Let's see. I have them right next to me, so I should be able to pull a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so we're good with this, and so I'm going to be using at least one of the tops, and I'm pulling out as well. I've got some Merry Christmas that were gifted to me. I've got more here, different ones. So we're going to be using these, since I've been really blessed with people sending me these wonderful goodies. So might as well use them, right? Okay, so I'm going to be using this one. I want to use this one, and this is a stack that was gifted to me. You saw me do the Happy Mail video with what was inside this. See, this is beautiful cardstock that I could use for this. These are Valentine's Day cards. Oh, but this one is cute. So is this one. But that's too big for this, unless I cut him off. But this one would be good. This one I could probably fit. How am I going to do this? I could probably fit that. And this for sure. So let's do that. Okay, so we've got this. Oh, and I've got an inside that's different that I could use here. And this one too, I could use the inside. And actually I could do that too. Okay, so we've got a few options. I'm gonna keep this one out. Oh, and there's more here. Okay, so maybe I won't have to use the other one. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna put these back together, and then we can start this up and see where this adventure takes us. Okay, so let's start the timer now that we're semi-organized. So I'm very excited, happy with myself, because we're Saturday, and I was playing in my garden, but then it started like raining, but I was almost finished, so it's good. But I was a bit upset because I wanted to go in the pool, and obviously I didn't get to go in the pool just because it started to rain. So that really sucked. But this being said, you know, like, it's not the end of the world. Actually, I need to go and get some Christmas paper. So let me stop this and stop the camera and get some Christmas paper. Okay, so I just grabbed a bunch of different paper packs and figured we could find something in these. And as I was getting up, I saw that I had this, and I tried this on, and I think it would look really good. So that's what's gonna happen. And I think that it would look even better. Let's start the timer again. It would look even better if there was some paper underneath, and maybe in the pale blue, since the top is pale blue. So let's do that. Put this aside. Okay, so I'm gonna just trim this because it's got the weird edge, and I think I'm gonna leave. Do I leave the bit of the white, or do I cover it all? I think I might cover it all, just because this looks more beige, but then again there's the white on top, so that would look good actually. So we'll go with that then. So this here, and then I can do this, and let's say about here. So this is good. I don't know who sent this to me, I don't remember, but thank you. You see that I use your stuff. I think this paper, I don't want to say, I think I know who sent it to me, but I don't want to say it, because just in case I mixed it up, because I've been really spoiled and blessed to have so many of you send me happy mail. I really appreciate it. Okay, so I think this would be cute. Now, I'm wondering if I was to add a bit of bling to this. I think that would look better. So I think we're talking here, so 2 rows up to here. Okay, I made a mark, but I can't find it anymore. Oh boy. Okay, so here, and all the way down to here. And then this is also gifted. Telling you, I'm using a lot of the stuff that you guys send me. Okay, so here we go. And then let's just assemble this. The thing is, I have to remember that I need to do something for the inside. So, can't forget that. Usually I don't do the insides of my cards. I get asked that a lot, and I don't always tell you guys, but I don't do the inside of my cards ahead of time. First of all, because depending on if I'm putting a message, like sentiment on top or not, my cards could be used for French or English, so that's one of the reasons why I don't like to do it. Like for example, here I don't need to put a sentiment because it's big enough. It covers and it doesn't look like there's something missing. Plus the fact that it's a snowman, I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. But okay, why is this not coming undone? It looks like it's glued, like there's a backing, and it could be glued. So how does this thing work? Need to make sure that the glue stays on. Okay, there we go. And so yeah, usually I don't do any sentiment on the inside, and this way too, we're a big family, so everybody can write a little word to whoever I'm sending the card, if it's a family card. But I mean, in this case I don't have a choice but to put something because of the fact that there's text in it. So we'll do the inside as well. Could do the inside for all your cards if you wanted, but like I said, I don't usually do it. Now, because we're opening it up that way, it'd be better if there was a text this way. And let's use this because, well, it's lying on my desk and I don't want to throw it away. And it fits with the front, so we'll just use it. So there's that, and I had some text. Here's some text. A bunch of different ones. This would work. This could work as well, but maybe this has a longer text, because this would be probably better that way. Beep. Right. So here we go. So we'll just glue this down. This way. So this is a great way to recycle the sentiment as well that you have in your cards. So here we go. That's the first card. Okay. Now for the second one. Could use that one. Could use that. It's very pretty. And I could use this on the inside. I'm not sure that it needs much more, honestly. I do have some gold bling. Maybe I could use this bling, and it goes all the way to here on 2 rows. This stuff here, I believe I had purchased it a very long time ago at the dollar store, and I think it's used for cell phones and such. I don't know, but I think sometimes like you really don't have to. Whoops, I lost a bling. I must have come up from another one because it doesn't look like it's missing from here. Okay, it must be another one. So okay, so leave that. So I hope all of you are staying safe. I know that many of you live in the States. I'm hoping that you're not affected with the riots and such. I mean, not only do we have to deal with COVID, but now we have the riots, so it's, my thoughts are with you. And I just don't I don't understand in this day and age that there's still so much racial tension, and it's really sad. I'm glad, look, isn't that pretty? I'm glad that, like, for example, my kids, they've been raised in Montreal, in the Montreal area. There's a lot of, especially in my area, there's a lot of multi-ethnicity. So the great thing with that is that they've been raised with people of other colors, other nationalities, and to them, like, skin color and really doesn't mean much. So it's really great. I'm really happy on that because, oh boy, there's something written here. I didn't notice that before. Can I erase it? I think so. That's why there was a bit of pink and I couldn't understand. Okay, so okay, doesn't really show anymore. Perfect. So yeah, they're to them, they got friends of all sorts of ethnicities. So it's really great for that, and I'm hoping that that generation will not have the racial tensions that we've had. Check that out. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm noticing that there's a bit of pink on this too. I thought it was part of the design. I didn't notice that it was, that somebody had written on it. I can't really see it anymore, so. Okay, perfect. So that's my card. I really like it, and I used all of it, so that's even better. Okay. Next one. Next one is the little red one with this, and I'm going to be using this portion here on the insides, and I think what I'm going to do is I've got a bit of white here, cardstock, so I think I'm going to do that. This way I've got a little space to write something and it looks decorated, and I could also use that space as well. So, and we're using all of the card, which, because I hate wasting, as you know, so I think this will be pretty good. Okay, and now, oh, that's so pretty as it is. Do I add anything else? Like, do I line it or not? This is another card. It's the perfect red, and I think I will do a layering effect because I like layers. I think it's going to be even better. And here. So, cut that out. And then get this out. And there's a bit of pencil mark. I'm still working from home most of the time. I go in to work usually once a week to get the mail and print out the checks because I'm a signing officer, so I don't want my employees to have to go in and then I have to go in anyway, so this way only I go and they can stay safe, especially since one of them has an older, isn't it pretty? She hasn't, her mom needs her to do the groceries and take care of her, so I prefer, by doing it this way, at least I know that, you know, she stays safe and she can take care of her mom, because I would hate her to be sick and then her mom doesn't have somebody to help her. So that works out. Here I'm going to remove the border because I want to cut the image into two. So I'm going to kind of cut it this way. And then I'll use this here. Maybe I can put this first. Put that first. And then I use this piece as well. And then I can put the happy holidays on top. Here we go. So, I think I'm going to put it that way because the image on top is going to be like this. Again, there's really not much needed. A bit of red is going to do the job behind this and then create a really pretty card. Wonder if there's another sentiment that might be better. But I like the idea of using the flashy red. So I'm going to do it this way. And then I can write a little message on the red. And here I can use that. Now this is too small. Yeah, I don't want to cut my trees. So let's see. These are file folders. So I'm gonna go do it like that. And then like this, so I can cut the top because it doesn't looks raggedy. So I'm gonna cut, just trim the top so it's just fresh edge. And then I can put this here, and then I can put that like so. What would be very pretty would be, no, actually no. I was going to say I could have embossed the red piece of cardstock, but the top is already embossed, so it might be overkill. Okay, so just like so. So here we go. I really like it. I think it's very elegant, very simple. Don't have to go like overboard, guys. It's really not required. And we often overthink stuff. This one, I think I'm going to keep it very skinny. This way I use my red cardstock more because I don't have enough to make it much wider. And it's going to work out perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use that. And then I can use this. And then for the inside, what can we do for the inside? Do I put like this? And then I just put that. Let's see if we can cut this out and make it look good. I don't know, we'll see. Either that or I can find, I don't know. That could be pretty since it's red. Is it too wide? No, it would be good. So we'll cut this off. Whoops. We'll cut this off, like I said. Doesn't want to help. Okay, so we've got this. And then this. And then here. I could just put that inside. I think I'm just going to do that. Some cards have the double, like the inside with the paper. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I mean, like there's a piece of paper that's like this. So this reminds me a bit of that, except that it doesn't flap, obviously. Okay, so that. I think we might be okay to do all 7 cards. But they're pretty simple, so. But I think that's what I was looking for today, was something not too difficult. Now this would be good. Oh yeah, because I want to use this, so I could use this for both cards, and then that takes care of that. This is a card that we got from one of our suppliers, so that's why there's like all the, some people write their name funny. Okay, so obviously I'm going to remove the name of the company. I'm going to keep the Joyeuse Fête because I can use that. I can probably use that on the inside. And then I'll put this so that I've got 2 images, so I'll cut it right here. So I've got 2 cards possible with this. Okay, so this one and that one. So let's do them at the same time. And that's too small. Do I do that or do I use green? I think I might use green. Is it different? Got different types of green. Or do I use blues? It's a strange, it's like almost grayish. So maybe the red is the best bet then. So something like that. Not convinced. I'm not convinced. I did bring some papers, so let's see if there's a paper that would look good. I'm wondering if one of the dark ones here. This paper pack is not even open. See, I had gotten it at $3.99 at Home Sense, so, but didn't even open it up and haven't done anything with it, so it's gonna be nice to use it up. How about this one? I think I like that combo, and I think I can probably do both cards with this if I'm smart about the way I cut it. Maybe if I need to cut this down a bit, I think, if I want to do that, and this one down too a bit. And then would I be able to fit both? Yeah, barely. But I said barely, but it would work. And then I'd be left with only a tiny piece that I can probably use on the inside of the cards. So let's do that. Let's check this out. So we'll have a tiny bit here, and then in the middle here. So let's do that. And then cut this here. And then I've got a feeling that because I'm doing that, this piece here, it doesn't really go with this anymore. So this will go back into my bin of things to use for down the line for some other cards. I think I'm gonna cut it down a bit more. My paper is crooked. Is it my paper or is it my eyes that think the paper's crooked? Maybe a sliver, but or else it's the other side. Not really. Or it's the effect of the stars? Or maybe it's this that's crooked. Yeah, that one, that part was crooked. But it's still, there's still something wrong with this. Yeah. So, let's do this. Or do I go like that? I think that might be what I'm going to do with this one. And use the other piece for the inside then. So, this in the trash. This here. And then that, what is that? Ah, shoot, I wanted to put it higher. One like that. And then do that. Do that. And then we're going to put this here. and put that inside. So that works out perfectly. And here. And here's my card. And finally, the last one. I'm gonna cut this down a bit. And like that. That's my card. Maybe that's crooked. Yeah. Okay, so like that. And this. And then on the inside, I can just put this here and just do that. Okay, so that, my guillotine away. And here we go. So this is the last card. And we've only got this little piece left, so not bad at all. And this I can put in my bin of little things. So we've made 7 cards, and I'm quite happy with the results. They're very simple, but I think they turned out really elegant and really fun. I'm missing one. Here we go. So I was able to recycle a bunch of the cards that were gifted to me, as well as some from this one from the office. So quite happy. So I hope this inspires you to recycle your own cards and to do something similar to this. And looking forward to reading your comments. I always love reading them. And that's it for now. Bye everyone.